Hey, you guys, what is going on? Final Boss is back at it again. We are at number one in the global leaderboards in the world. And I'm not singing a lame song that people were saying was cringy. Okay, so I'm not singing this time. I might break out in the song tune later. Never know, never know. Crazy. We'll go through our battle logs here in just a second. But we did load up a few gems to celebrate. Uh, Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I'm making this on Thanksgiving Day. You guys will probably get it in a day or two. I don't know. But we are going to go on ahead. Haven't had time. I did do the challenge earlier. Haven't had time. As I said earlier, I was going to climb up the leaderboards. Obviously did. Didn't have a big tilt. So we're gonna go on ahead and spend 8,847 gems. I'm so pumped for this, to be honest. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't even upgrade it, or can I? Oh god, that's so many gems. Oh god, that's so expensive. I don't want to spend any more money on this game. Wow, that look at that area damage. Holy crap. That's 379 area damage. That is 152 tower damage. Wow. That's going to help cuz I mean there's I've seen where I've had like 4 or 5 or 6 left on a tower before. I'm just going to be able to knock that out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spend. We're going to buy the Elite Barbarians. This is the first time that a new card came out that I actually got it on the shop when it initially first came out. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It actually came out early when my card shop didn't reset. But I got the cards anyway. That was kind of crazy. I've never seen that ever happen before. It replaced one of the other cards. I'm a dirty gemmer. So let's go on ahead. Guys, I have no gold. Ugh, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. All right. We're not going to upgrade this right now. I'm going to do some challenges, try to get a video out. I do want to go on ahead and look at the stats of this dude. I don't want to do it, guys. All right. Let me just go on ahead and buy gold. We'll buy a wagon of gold here. Boom. All right. And we'll go down here to the Elite Barbarians. Inferno drag. I don't know if I'll ever upgrade him. Maybe if I get him to level 4, I'll upgrade him using. I feel like he's just so trolly. I just don't. When he first came out, I was pretty excited for him, but I don't know. I did feel like he was more of a letdown than anything. Wow. Whoa. Can we get him to? Okay, level 8. So level 9 would be tourney standard. If I had more gems, we could buy a giant. So we'll take a look at that. I just don't think this is going to be a viable card right out the gate. It's really, really expensive. I'm going to be kind of interested to see how that goes. But I'm going to see if I can get a grand challenge win. Maybe we can do Elite Barbarian Tornado and see how far we can go. That would be kind of fun. All right. Oh, man, do we do it? Oh, we're going to have. Yeah. Oh, no, but, I'm going to wait to do challenges. I'm going to wait to save. I'm gonna save up my gold for some other stuff. I don't know where we're at. I still got legends and stuff like that I need to max out and save my gold for other upgrades and stuff. Because I don't even think I've upgraded my mirror to max, and stuff just gets really expensive. So we're just gonna hold off. So yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at our board here, and we'll highlight where we started. I think it was maybe around 12, 13, 14 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had an 8-game winning streak. We lost to a weird giant graveyard deck. Level 3 graveyard, that must be nice. I lost my count. So we had it at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, so guys, 24 games. That's it was probably like 14 that was really like the most important. So yeah, we were at 46-32. I'd actually hit a battle earlier whenever I was doing this deck, and this was the Ocelot, the Canada Clash, was the win that got me the 12 wins, the last one on this deck. That we got the 12 win Grand Challenge, first time using it deck. That deck was man, that deck was like really easy to get the 10 wins. It was like I think there was like maybe one or two games that were kind of close, but most of it, for the most part, was just smooth sailing. So, pretty cool deck. I was trying to come up with other decks last night. I mean, I got a loss on TV, whatever. But actually, that was funny is the guy that I beat to get the number one. That was the deck I lost with on TV last night that I was trying out. I think that was probably actually like my first or second game with that deck. No fireball damage or anything direct damage to really take it down. And that log difference, man, might have made the difference for this guy in the game if he had a max log. So, yeah, I feel your pain. A lot of you guys are just like, I don't even have a log. This dude's got max log. All right, sorry, man. It just is what it is. I don't know. So I was pretty much behind the entire game. So I already knew what he has. I think either one of us that won this game was going to be number one in the world. So, yeah, that was kind of cool. So we started off with just a typical hog spirit. I don't like spending that much elixir because off the back, but I had to take care of those barbarians, and I saw it was a good point to go on ahead and take that down. But he got the ice spirit onto the archers, and he went to town. Definitely a big win here, and actually I believe his deck actually counters my deck. So I mean, it's a good counter for that. But as you guys can see last night, when I lost on YouTube, not on YouTube, when I lost on TV, that the giant bowler obviously is its nemesis, or any kind of bowler in general. So, but this deck is really good against bait decks. Against this deck that's practically became meta. So it is a strong counter. But this goes back to that old saying, is that you just don't have a saying for anything. Tried to put down some archers here to do some support. We did a little split push here. Was hoping that the archer was going to help out. She went to, so I had to go on ahead and drop that. I was going to have to drop that anyway. I probably should just went ahead and fireballed everything right there. But yeah, I ended up spending a little bit of damage, a little bit more than I'd like to. Get our grave down in the center. Classic move. Man, I'm starting to sound like Will Win from our video. He was like, dude, it's a classic move. It's funny kind of the words that you picked up from other people sometimes that they say. So that was that's just the go-to move with whenever you're using hog. Put our archers on the front center to go on ahead and take that down. Could have put it a little bit behind, and I could have put the ice golem down, but we really weren't concerned about pushing on that side. His deck cycles really fast as well, as you can see. So his objective there was just to keep the pressure on, and his deck is also a 2.8. So at this point, I was pretty sure that I was going to go on ahead and lose this tower, going ahead and log out the princess, try to get some damage onto the tower. Wasn't able to do that. Tried to maximize the damage there. Mega Minion kind of turned the right way. He did not hit our archers, and we're going to take care of that. Got the ice golem down. Was hoping that was going to work there. Just kind of spread them out. And the log is really good for that. It just kind of spreads out the barbs so you can get an extra hit. Try to put the archers down. I kind of put them in a bad place. Probably shouldn't have split pushed them right there. Should have put them a little bit more closer, maybe a little bit on the left-hand side, so I could have pushed the other lane. But yeah, he did get an extra princess shot off. He didn't have his. He had to go on ahead and log my hog here, and we're gonna go on ahead and take it down with the fireball. So that was kind of what I said in my loss on TV Royale, guys. Was that yeah? So if he would have used log there, we would have been went into overtime. So he did make a mistake there. But what I was saying earlier, I don't even know what I was saying. So giant graveyard. This is Adam's old account. Not sure who's playing it. Still, this is a deck that we're starting to see a lot in the grand challenges. I figured going ahead and highlight this. Pretty cool. My graveyard, I think that's the main reason I went and saved my gold too. I can't wait for the graveyard to get in the shop, so I need to grind some challenges. For me, being a max player, or having a lot of my cards being maxed, or most of my cards being maxed, the grand challenges, if you win at 12, you get about 40,000 gold. So, you know, if you need to, you know, what is it, 240,000 gold to get all 3 legendaries, you know, that's a good handful of like 6 or 7 grand challenges. Just depends how lucky I am or whatever. I mean, there's just no way you can't win 12 every single time. You know, I talked to iPad there, so that was pretty cool. He logged everything there. I logged all of that, and we pulled the giant on over. And I was actually kind of surprised that the giant didn't go on ahead and walk. I guess he was on the right side of the king tower there. So anyway, he hasn't really done any kind of damage to me yet. Just playing some solid defense here, and he has me smoked in elixir. I don't think I would ever thought that at this point. I think that actually thought that I had him in elixir, but he's sitting on max elixir. I guess his deck's not super expensive. I guess it'd be around the 3 point something range. So our tower's locked onto the giant, kind of the same concept with how I was doing the other one. It was perfect placement on the ice golem, as you guys can see there. That is how you do it. You don't want to put the ice golem closer to front, because the ice golem will leave the skellies there and keep walking, and the skellies will lock back onto the tower. So that was what a proper placement there goes. Didn't even get a hit off there. That's kind of why you want your ice golem on the tower. So yeah. Well played on his part. This is a really good deck. You know, you really need your archers in there. We went ahead and yeah, that log was a little early on his part. We went ahead and hit the ice spirit down here, put the mega minion in the back, and then we kind of get some value there with the last few hits there, and get the mega minion, just kind of cleans everything up. So this time we're going to get our ice golem in front, and now we're going to pick push. So if he wants to go on ahead and put his Skarmy down, he was going to do that. So we went ahead and threw a fireball in there, obviously to get some value. Archer's going to clean that up, and we regain the lead on this push right here. So this is going to be this is going to be kind of like a whoever gets it first. Archers are one of the best counters for the graveyard, you guys, and since everybody is using it right now, that's just kind of how it goes. I shouldn't have probably logged right there. Should have saved it for my push, but we got a pretty decent push. He's going to fireball. We're going to get the archers, and he's going to put down a Skarmy, and we get one hit in there. So that was super clutch right there. We got 4 archers down, guys. He's going to put his giant down to absorb some of that hits. We got our ice golem down, and we going ahead and send the log down. It was a prediction log, and now we're going to secure the W with the fireball. So that was my problem using that barbarian deck earlier, is that it didn't have a fireball, and I wasn't able to even chip away, even against a giant bowler. But I mean, I guess you could sub out essentially in this deck. You know, I don't know. You need to get a fireball in there. Maybe even, but then again, it kind of takes away from the 2.8 and the awesomeness of what it is. But props out the hunter, man. I don't know. I finished 5 last season. I don't know the status of that clan and how they get there, but I know that he is a pretty good player. So, and I like his deck, and I was looking at his deck to go on ahead and use that one as well. We could show the Orion, or I'm a classic man. You can be mean if you be so clean. No telling who's playing that account. Alright, I guess we're going to showcase the deck against the Golem. I know that you guys had said that you had been struggling against the Golem decks with this. I keep trying to show a Golem deck every single one of the videos against this. Like I said, I was trying to get a new deck to kind of push on here, but this is my go-to. I was trying new decks last night, and trying new decks kind of got me in trouble. So, I mean, if you guys, hope you guys like watching replays of the same deck over again until they change the meta. I'm not sure if anything's going to be able to beat this deck. This is literally the best deck in game. That was a crazy lightning, guys. That was crazy. I'm actually pretty shocked that he did that, but whatever. You got my archer and my, yeah. Wow. Is exactly. Alright, so we got our Mega Minion and put our Ice Spirit down, and now we got our Hog. I thought that the I thought that it was actually going to be completely out of range. Kicked back one of the archers there. They didn't even get two of them. Kind of crazy. Thinking about fireballing there, but decided to hold off. We do know he has Golem. Pretty much if you see a baby drag, or if you start seeing some of these cards, which is kind of crazy, these cards are the most used in the game right now. So I mean, it could be a minor control rocket deck that I've been seeing, or it could be a Golem deck. I mean, at one point, you know, if we saw these cards, it was going to be for certain the Golem deck. But now it's on all of these. Fireball is going to clean up that Mega Minion. Completely worth it to take out as Mega Minion. Anytime you can take out a Mega Minion, it is great. Mega Minion. Mega Minion. Sound like the, it would sound like that, what was it, Ace Ventura movie or something like that? He's like, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull. So we pulled the dragon away, so that Golem's going to be stuck there taking care of that. Mega Minion does win the battle against the baby dragon. If the baby dragon would have locked onto the tombstone, that Golem still would have been alive and would have been chipping away at our tower. So that was huge. Puts down his tombstone. Thinking about putting the archers there on that side, but just decided to go on ahead and hold off and try to split push there. But you know what, guys, FYI, just as another little tip, you cannot split push archers once you take a tower. So whatever side you're going to put those on, they do not split. I'm not sure if there's a way to do it, but I've been trying to figure out a way to do it. I just don't think it could be done. It's just not happening. So this deck cycles so fast, I can actually get back to our tombstone, put the Mega Minion onto the baby D, yeah, we were able to take care of that. So Golem's actually relatively easy to take care of, guys. It's just the other stuff that you have to worry about. I mean, yes, you do have to worry about the Golem. He is a little aggravated because, like I said, and as I said in other videos, guys, this deck doesn't bother me. I beat this deck like 90% of the time. I still don't even know why so many people are using it. I guess they saw it win in a tournament. We could showcase a Royal Giant win. Alright. Where's the Lava Hound? Now let's go ahead and other people said, hey boss, how do I defend against the Lava Hound? So this dude has a max Lava Hound. I have a level 4 Lava Hound, I have a level 4 Miner, so that's another reason that won't ever be played until I get those max, because my card levels aren't there. And the max does make a difference, but you know, if I'm trying to push up high and actually do some serious damage, then I'd really like to do that. I swear to God that the pups never die even to a musket at a level 5. So yeah, it's that Lava Hound is literally no joke at a max level. So as you guys can see there, the hog went on the right side and actually pushed the hog to the right. So as you can see, his was on the right side of the tower. So that was a proper pig push right there. So we're sitting on max elixir. I didn't really want to put down my tombstone yet, wasn't sure what he had, and then he drops down a Lava Hound. We're like, okay. So like I said, guys, it's really hard these days to figure out what anybody has, because everybody has a tombstone, everybody has some archers going on. It's pretty much the basis to all these decks. Put down our Ice Golem to distract, put our Mega Minion on there. And it's nice to know that he had Fireball, because if he has Fireball, we're not going to be able to do that. So I went ahead and wasted a Fireball, invested a Fireball right there, so I could clean up the pups with the Mega Minion. It was a great call. Able to get 2 hits there with the hog. I'll take 2 hits with a hog all day. That's like over 800 damage. So he decides to go ahead and send to see if he can clean up there with his miner and get some minor archer pushes, because the archers are low key. Like, I don't even know if they're low key OP. It seems like everybody knows now, but I think a lot of people did know back in the day that archers were so awesome. But log was never really popular, so princess was being used a lot more. I sure do like using Princess. I still think it's one of the best legendaries in the game. He drops a Lava Hound on the bridge. We're able to get some super awesome value there. Getting some archer support on here, and yeah, he's going to go on ahead and fireball those archers out. We're doing a heck of a lot of damage there, so we had to respawn. Really, what I could have done is put the Mega Minion in the back and cleaned that up, but I needed to take care of the Lava Hound. Alright, so set the Ice Golem down. Was going to set up for a push, then he put down the Tombstone and the Mega Minion shortly after. I think that's probably a good part where he kind of messed up. Probably need to get the lava down first and then the Mega, but you know what? The Mega putting it on the bridge actually stopped it right there. So YOLO, we went on ahead and sent the Hog. The Lava Hound's going to pop. He's practically broke at this point, and he's going to have to defend, so he wasn't able to get his full attack in there. He was never really able to get set up, and guys, that's why I'm telling you, these heavy decks, you got to keep the pressure on them, not to let them get their full push and everything going set up. So that's why we were able to win in that battle as well. Alright, so since Royal Giant has been kind of on the rise, we're probably going to go on ahead and show Giant Bowler or shit. Yeah, we had a really epic battle, Will and I did. I almost had him. It was a pretty cool battle. You know what? I could just do it 2x speed. See, this is why my videos are so long, guys. So, alright, we're going to just put it on 2x speed. Just since me and Will just did a video together, I'm going to go ahead and do a 2 times 4. You know what's funny is that Will actually said in our video that he doesn't like to split his archers, and look what he does. That dirty dog was sitting there splitting his archers. You're going to have to talk with him. Actually, he did hit me up and he said that he thought that I had him. So Mega Minion was able to clean up. That was a late log on his part. Or maybe the Hog might have gotten one hit in. Even if the Mega Minion puts it on there and you get a log in at the right time, the Hog still seems to swing in one hit here. Will decide to go on ahead and push the other lane to see if maybe he can create an opening. Kind of had him here. Able to stop him there with Tombstone, get one hit here. Our Mega Minion came in, trying to cycle back to our Fireball as fast as possible, and was not able to. So, super close game, almost had him. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna go, yeah, is that? Yeah, the ST. There's a few guys running Lava Hound right now on the top 200. That OP Elite guy was pretty good too. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and showcase this guy. And this will be the last one of our video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had a good turkey day. If you don't live in America, then yeah, it's Thanksgiving. It's a national holiday. Sit around and just get fat and be American. So he was able to lock on with his Royal Giant. Pretty ballsy. Try to get our Ice Golem down there, but it was locked on, so he's kind of taking it down. So he practically wasted 6 elixir right there, and we do have him an elixir, but he does have a furnace and everything else going on. That was kind of nice that the archer with its dying breath got 1 extra hit. Going ahead and throw down the Ice Spirit, completely ignores it, which was awesome. We're going to be able to get, what, we got 3? No. 1. Yeah, we got 2 hits there. I was like, what? We got almost 3? We would have gotten at least 3 if he didn't have the Ice Spirit. So, terrible Ice Golem right there. I should have put that a little bit closer. Oh well. You guys, the Tombstone is such a good counter for the Furnace. So that's another reason to carry Tombstone. I mean, I'd like to not use Tombstone. I'd like to use other cards. But I mean, when people are using Furnace and it's a cheap counter for Hog and other stuff, the one issue with this deck sometimes is the Royal Giant. I guess, you know, since a lot of people are not using Barbs and a lot of people aren't using Inferno, so I guess they feel like they can use the RG. I was just kind of making jokes the other day about people with maxed accounts using RG. I think it's just sad, guys. I mean, you got a max account. You got so many cards that you could be using right now. You're using a Royal Giant. I get it if you're level 12 and you have a maxed RG. We needed a new meta already. But it is what it is, and we made it to number 1. So maybe we figured out something that somebody else hasn't, and still able to push pretty high. So maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree because this is the best that I've been able to get up to. So was ready to do a push there. I feel awkward every single time the furnace is going down. He is going to get his Ice Spirit, and he drops his Mega Minion to go on there. So furnace is pretty beefy to stop a hog. So we got our archers there to take care of the Mega Minion, get the log just to kind of hit him back a little bit, and we get our Mega Minion down. Try to get the Ice Golem, squeeze it in. I dropped that a little bit late. Maybe I should have put the Ice Golem down a little bit faster, but I squeezed them in earlier in some weird times where I didn't think the Ice Golem was going to get hit. So, you know, you're still trying to do that. So, at this point, we're holding off the Royal G pretty easy. Kind of crazy that that this deck is still being able to do it, but I've done it so many times in a lot of these other videos. The Ice Spirit comes in clutch here. We are going to go on ahead and going to hit that. The archers get taken out by the knight. He zaps the hog, and we go on ahead and take it down with some dead pork chops. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the subs. Like I said, I think whenever we hit what? Okay, Mekon, you're a princess. Okay, how much is that? 2.3. Oh wow, I can't wait to watch that one. 2.3. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to do a giveaway at, well, I'm probably do a giveaway at 5,000 subs. So sometime next week, how about this? Once we hit 1,000 on Twitter, so at Final Boss Clash, go on ahead and follow me there. And once we break 5,000 subs here, so I'll just go on ahead and do that. I'll probably do the giveaway. I might do one giveaway on Twitter and one on YouTube. I'm not sure. Might just drop a code down in the description. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to be a little sneaky about it and surprise you guys. I don't want to give anybody really a heads up and give everybody a fair chance. Just make sure you tweet back at me when you do win, or, you know, let me know that in the comments you did win as well. So, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun today. It was like best Thanksgiving ever. Got a max log, you know, hit number 1. Subscriber count is awesome. I'm healthy. I got some awesome family and some great friends. I got some awesome support. And like I said, I can't be thankful enough. And I can't be thankful enough for you guys. So, you know, thank you so much. You guys are actually kind of what pushed me to getting to number 1 the last time. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, thank you guys so much. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe as well. Peace, y'all.